Hey, how's it going? Mike Gross here, Rockin Guitar Lessons here on YouTube, Rockin Guitar Lessons 1. This is a quick tutorial on a paid service I offer. It's a tab and video service. Tab is, if you've been playing a while, you already know. Here's what your tab paper looks like. And 6 lines going across represent your guitar strings. String 6, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the top one is the high E, bottom one is the low E. Numbers that are written on those are the frets. So that's the basic idea of how to read through on tabs. And I have a cover sheet that explains any techniques that you may come across in the song. Now, CVT Lessons stand for, or the tab and video service is called Custom Video Tabs. Most of my students want songs. Totally makes sense. It's how I learned. It's how probably you learned. Just most people I've noticed. And being a guitar teacher, as long as I have been, going back to the early to mid 90s, I'm just reflecting back, majority of them. I mean, I had students come in that started up with lessons, and most of them could maybe play a little bit, and they were playing bits and pieces of Crazy Train and You Really Got Me from Van Halen, Smoke on the Water, you know, all that stuff. So it's really a good way to learn. It's a good learning tool because it's something you've already heard, you're familiar with, and probably more importantly is it's something that you want to learn. So when you come to me, what I do is I transcribe by ear. I don't use any computer AI related stuff. It's old school. And there are sites that will just spit out notes and tell you this is where it's at. It's not really how it should go. Nothing beats the old school ear if someone has a good ear to do that stuff. For me, it came out of necessity because I'd never had lessons, so I had to figure out stuff on my own and made a lot of mistakes along the way. But with time, your ear develops and you get sharper. So that I use that as one of my main methods for teaching. We don't have to go song routes, though. If you don't want to do that, and you just want to improve on your soloing or your rhythm playing or get into different styles of music, you know, you're into rock and metal, but you want to get into funk, and use some different chords. There goes the beeper. Let me be right back.
Sorry, Dad, you got it?
Let's see. Yeah, we're good. So professional here, huh? But got a pizza cooking. Don't want to burn it. But anyways, and I do have students that come to me that just want to improve on solos that are different styles, or they're playing rhythm in a band and want to expand on chords. Dual guitar players in bands sometimes where they're playing the same thing and feel like, what's the point? So there's creative ways to approach that when you have 2 guitar players in a band. Just the sky's really the limit with these. Custom means exactly that. Whatever it is that you want to learn. Everything is handwritten, like I said earlier. Put the fingering. I timestamp stuff, so if you're learning a song or a part of a song, that's another point. You don't have to do a complete song. It's a paid service, so you know you'll be paying me for parts that you don't know, right? You may just want the guitar solo. You may just want the guitar solo and the intro to the song. That's what custom means. Or you may not want a song at all. You may just, or maybe you want a song in a different key, transposed or whatever, or simplified, campfire style chords, all that stuff. Sky's the limit. So that's custom. Video means you get a video lesson. And T stands for tabs. I explained that at the beginning of this tutorial. When everything's completed, the tabs are then scanned and sent to your email, along with a link to your video. On your, not your cover sheet, but your first page, obviously you have your tuning. If you're going, even if you're not doing a song, you need to know what tuning it's in. But I like to put, if you're going the song route, what effects, if any, are in the song, and give you a basic EQ of how to dial in your amp to get it to sound, at least in the ballpark, to the song that you're learning. I mean, there's players that, you know, maybe you're just starting out, you don't understand how the gain function works on your amp, what it does, and usually it's a matter of pressing another button to engage it, but you know, you can get that heavy, fuzzy, distorted sound. It's called distortion or gain or crunch. We use different words for it, and amps use different words for it, but they mean the same thing there. And then just a basic EQ to get you there. and like I said, whatever effects may be in the song. So that's pretty much it. That's how it works. Payment options are Zelle, Cash App, and PayPal. Email me rockinguitarlessons@hotmail.com. Be as specific as you can. Now, when I pull up, if it's a song we're working on or a solo, I pull them up on YouTube and the studio versions, unless you wanted a live version. And I use that for transcribing. Sometimes I'll pull up a live video if I'm not sure on placement, the fret hand placement. Live videos can sometimes help. But considering these guitar players do at times change where they're playing things, maybe same chord, just different strings. It's real common, not in just one style, but all styles of music. So, but I really try to dial them in as close as I can to the original song, unless you're telling me otherwise, if you wanted it simplified. But after you make your payment, I would schedule your custom video tabs, or by the way, CVT Lessons, which is another option, which is just custom tabs. Exact same thing I just explained, but there's no video. It's just the tabs. And the last point I want to make is when you email me, if you want, you can even send me the link. That way we make sure we're on the exact same song. But I always make sure of that. And be very specific as to what you want in the song. If you just say, I want the whole song and the solo, well, there may be a couple solos in there, or there may be lots of little fillers in between. Those things matter. So just, you can't be too descriptive when it comes to explaining yourself on these. I really encourage it. Most of my students are return customers monthly, some going years and years back, that are really improving with this service. So if you haven't had one yet, I highly consider it. And I'll wrap this up right now. My email, rockinguitarlessons@hotmail.com. It's in the edits, it's in the description below, and then I've said it several times. So hit me up at that email. And do me a favor, share these videos, make sure you subscribe, and click the notification bell, and click all, super active channel. And yeah, that's it. Until next time, I'm Mike Gross. Keep rocking.